Hey everyone, and welcome back to the choir room. So glad you decided to join us today and just take a moment, share this broadcast, tell people what's going on, want to share some stuff that's happening behind the scenes here at Grace.
That's right. We say behind the scenes, but it's been a while since we've actually taken you guys physically behind the scenes of the church. Today we have a very special episode. If you guys have been listening to us over the last week or two, we've been talking about I don't want to call it a service, but a gathering that we do here at the church for our young adults. We call it Grace YA. And we've kind of broken it down, but honestly, I mean, I'm a young adult. You're a young adult.
Yes, I am.
And I don't go to young adults because I have a toddler, and so therefore I can't get out of my house after 6 p.m. But there are, so I haven't been to any of the young adult services. So I need a deeper dive in understanding what it is, what's going on. I know they do a lot of fun stuff. I see the fun pictures. It looks like a great time. So today we want to take you guys to our young adult pastors / student ministers. Pastor Chris and Annalisa are going to go to their office and really just understand what goes on at young adults on these Sunday nights once a month, these special events that we do.
That's right. So we're going to go head over there now and talk to Pastor Chris.
So we're here in the Ascend Student Ministries office with Sarah and Pastor Annalisa, and we're going to ask them some questions. So what is Grace YA? What does a normal Grace YA look like on the Sunday nights that they happen?
Well, we meet every once a month, and we have a great time, and we worship, and we do small groups, and we come together and just really connect. It's a time where we get to spend time together and be unified. And so, what else, Sarah?
It's just a time where young adults around obviously the same age can come together and form friendships and have a time where we can just hang out and talk about life together. So
yeah. So this happens, obviously, it's like once a month, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And it's typically in the FLC, right?
Yeah, almost always, unless it's a hangout or something that we plan elsewhere, it's always going to be in the FLC.
So what would
Family Life
yeah,
Center.
what would it look like if you did something, like what's an example of something you've done where it was not in the FLC?
Last time we had like a hangout service. Well, it wasn't really a service. It was a time we went to Tom Bond Park and we played volleyball and spike ball and just had a great time at the park with each other.
Oh, that's cool. So, speaking about young adults, I mentioned it when we were in the choir room earlier that I'm a young adult, technically. I fall in that age group, but like I have a toddler and kids and whatever, and so I don't really get to go to some of these events. But for the young adults that do have, free time and a life, why is it important to you guys to make sure that there's because we do have the young families ministry events that are for people more like myself that have toddlers, and it's more like, very structured for kids to do stuff. But why is it more important, not more important, but just important to focus a little more on the younger, I don't want to say single, because you don't have to be single to come to this thing, but the young adults that, aren't with families, they're just young adults that maybe working on their career or, might be in college or something. Why is this a separate ministry than the young families? What makes that important to minister to them?
Yeah, I think it's a critical time right now that they need a place where they can find connection, where they can find relationship and healthy relationships and healthy connections. And so this is that environment for them. This is that time, and it's important, I think, for young adults to have a place right now where they're trying to figure things out. They have questions. Yeah. They're trying to figure out what the next thing is for them. Just learn more about certain specific topics, and this is that spot for them. This is the place where they get to ask those questions, also learn about those things, and then also build relationships, which is so vital in this season of bridging that gap between, coming out of high school and trying to figure out what's next. Like, where do I go? I'm not married yet. I don't know. I don't have a lot of friends. So what's next? And trying to connect that for them.
Right, like if you're in a transitional stage of life, which obviously being a young adult, there's a lot happening. You might be starting your career, or you're just getting engaged or married or whatever. Like there's a lot of weird transitional things that kind of make you, different than a lot of the older population that goes to the church. Yeah. So with that being said, what is on the plan for this coming young adults, the one that's happening this week?
This upcoming Sunday, we're going to have a Christmas tree burning outside of the church. In the grass green area. I don't know how to describe that. But basically, it's going to be more of a hangout, more fellowship type, I guess, gathering than it would be a service. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So.
Yeah, we'll have s'mores and hot chocolate, volleyball.
Cool.
We'll be playing games outside spike ball and just other things going on that we're just going to be hanging out there. So
super laid back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very chill.
Which I can appreciate that. Okay, sounds like a great time. So if you are a young adult and you're looking for something to do this weekend, it's Sunday night at what time? 6 p.m.?
6 o'clock.
6 p.m. We're going to be in the green grass.
Green grass
outside
the church.
So yeah, sounds great. I'm so glad that we have leaders that are so focused on the young adults, because that is the future, you know, that in our youth ministry and stuff. You guys do such a great job. So thank you guys. And if you're looking for more information about young adults or just the student ministries or anything that's going on, feel free to reach out to Pastor Chris and Annalisa.
Yep.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.